I don't exactly know how, but the air is reminding me of the old Sunset District in San Francisco. It smells like salt. There's this kind of smell from the seashore. Every once in a while, like, you'll kind of get it, like it'll cool, it'll get a little wet here, and you'll kind of get that, like you wonder if it came in from the sea. So somebody was asking, I finally checked out the Piers Morgan Pearl Davis thing, and I really liked how Pearl was ready. She had the fucking knuckles ready. She put those bad boys on and was like, go be equal. Why don't you go do it? Why don't you go and start mining? Why don't you truck? Why don't you weld? Go be equal, bitch. I just loved it. I loved it. That was great. That was magnificent that she did that. But she didn't really quite make the point about the idea of being drafted, the idea of household deciding on things, because of the idea of because we think it's normal to have our revenue taxed. So people don't get, like, no, you used to tax households pretty much on very specific things having to do with, like, what would have been, when the farm did its harvesting season. And that's what, like a lot of times when people, you'll hear like the black internet talking about how things were for black women. It's like, I don't think you understand. You all had your own cottage industries and nobody told you how to run them. There was no regulation of them and you were never taxed. And they can't grasp this. So I really liked how the best part is, as usual, I'm Piers Morgan. Because of my accent, people think that I am extremely smart. And because I speak in this way that has high levels of aspiration, that in saying words with lots of force behind them, I obviously was effective on the pitch, and men feared me in rugby. Nobody, the bitches, I've had them all. I could drink anyone under the table. And then you really you hear what Piers Morgan's views are, and it's like, I am willing to let migrants do anything to my daughters in the name of the crown and liberalism. Long live the Queen. I am, in fact, a man who now and then likes to dress up as a woman. That's okay. I'm Piers Morgan. Why do you have firearms? Defending yourself is obviously ridiculous. You should let the muzzies do whatever the hell they want. Northern Africans aren't that brutal when they beat you in the streets of London. It's this, Piers Morgan is a bitch. And he keeps getting proven to be like this typical, like, Western world boomer bitch man. That's it. Piers Morgan is proving why you shouldn't listen to dad, and that you should say to dad, why don't you just tell mom to shut the fuck up? Piers Morgan is a good example of why you don't listen to them saying you need to go to college, son. That's the road to success, son. You will have 2 divorces, 2 whole divorces. You will owe them all your fucking money, son. Yeah, that's being a real fucking man. Listen to Piers Morgan. He could tell you. I love it. It was beautiful. And then he just once again got stuffed in the bin. Piers Morgan, once again, his lokes dangling out of the bin.